So let's move on. This right here, right? How do you feel about women and like filters on pictures and all of that and makeup?
I think it's deceiving.
Yeah,
I think it's deceiving.
I think it's deceiving too.
But you know what I mean? If I'm a person and I'm trying to just show a picture of myself looking at a certain way, you take that how you want to take it. That's just like me posing in a magazine. You know what I mean? A man, me going to pose in a magazine. You don't think they're gonna try to prep me up for this magazine?
Well, that's for a magazine. That's for a magazine.
But it's the same thing. If I'm looking on Facebook, it's the same.
So you use filters when you take pictures?
No, I don't do it.
Could it make your skin all smooth?
The women that's doing it now.
Right.
I don't see nothing wrong with it, but
I don't see nothing right with
certain
it.
people, it's deceiving.
I don't see nothing right with it because I've seen some of these like profile pictures. I'm like, man, I know you don't look nothing like. Hold on. Come on, man. You look absolutely nothing like that, bro. But you sending pictures of yourself, the dudes, and it's like, now it don't affect me because when I used to ask for a picture, listen,
Do not.
no filters. I want to see what you really look like.
Dang.
Okay, that's all. I'm not asking for nothing special because if I see what I'm really looking like, I already know from the jump.
Did you get that picture after you said that?
Always.
After you say, I really want to see.
Yeah, I want to see what you naturally look like.
So now they got to scroll.
Yeah, now they got to scroll through
right
1,000 pictures to find the. Yeah,
to see you.
exactly. You know what? But you know what I think is really attractive on certain women is that when they can dress, they can move up a few notches with makeup, but when they drop down without the makeup, they still straight. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of sexy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, when they can clean up from like a 6, 7 to an 8, 9, I like that, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I've never been like a 10 type guy. I don't want a 10.
It's okay when you go from a 6 to a 10, but you don't want to wake up to a 6 when you go home with a 10.
No, exactly. That
Oh,
part.
you went home with a 10.
10,
now
yeah.
it became a 4.
Yeah.
Wow. How you doing that?
So we were just talking about filters, when girls take pictures, filters, and makeup, and all of these different things, and like, it's kind of deceiving.
I think it's
Catfish,
deceiving,
yeah.
but I still feel that there's nothing really wrong with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because men, we deceive people too sometimes. So hey,
Okay. In what way? How you deceive?
I know my beard gray, so now it's black. So
Yeah.
that's deceiving, and you could look at that in a way and say, you could complain if that's what you wanted to do. Some women will.
Yeah.
Some
Okay.
people might want that all the way gray.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that could
But
be
that's
deceiving.
that. Okay. But women color their hair. Men color their hair. I color my beard. Okay. Well, we talking about.
You talking about the whole?
We talking about. Here's me. Hey, how you doing? Send me a pic. Oh snap. Okay. All right. Yeah. And then you get out when you meet.
Damn.
So
That's a 3 now.
you waiting for her to show up.
10 went to a
Hey, how you doing? You waiting me for your first date. You like, hey, how you doing? And you don't realize she just showed up. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's run this real quick. Let's run this next clip, man. Do you think she cute?
Yeah. Why would I say she ugly? What defines ugly? Yeah. So I can't say.
No, I'm gonna.
Yo, Beyonce.
Let's watch.
That was like 2 decades younger.
That's more than 2
More
decades,
than 2
man.
decades.
So
It's
you're
still
a
running.
You're a dater after the fact,
So
after she finished.
if you
doing,
see it, you looking at that right there. Stop it right there, Jeremy. Can you not right there when the transformation?
When she gets done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right there. Stop, bro. Come on, man.
what that mean?
That's not deception. That's a lie.
That's a big ass lie.
Hollywood fucking deception.
That's lies.
Yeah.
You meet that,
And then after all that come
and after all that,
wow.
now that's going home with a 10.
Wait a minute. This is the. I thought this was the
No, that's her.
That's
Finish
down there
result.
at the bottom.
No,
No.
How could you do
that old lady is her.
Did you get that too?
I got it.
Wow.
So
That's a filter. That's the really old lady.
yes, no, that's not a filter.
She
That's
did
makeup.
She
She was
transformed.
doing a makeup transformation. No, that's makeup.
That's
No, she got her eyelashes, probably contacts.
I need your honest
Be
input.
honest. Be honest.
That's evil.
That's evil. Okay.
It is.
Yeah, that's evil, man.
That's evil.
That's evil.
It's evil to the person that have to go through that.
Now I'm gonna tell you a funny story, right? So this is back when I was in my younger days. I was clubbing, right? I had this girl. We linked up. You know what I'm saying? I used to go over there and hang out all day and do what young people do all day home. You know what I'm saying? And Friday, Saturday, we used to go to the club. And go to the club, drink up, come home and do what you do after the club. This went on for months, right? And I remember she used to always mess up my shirts, my dark shirts, because it was always even makeup all over my shirts, right? And I figured that was just some girl thing. So she had a best friend, right? And me and her best friend wound up being my next girl. One day, her best friend called me. She like, hey, let's go over to such and such house. I'm like, okay, let me call her till I'm on. She said, no, you ain't got to call her. That's surprising. So I'm like, okay. So we go up. She walks in the door, right? I hear her voice. And then she said, come here behind me. I hear her voice. There's this girl sitting in a chair straight ahead. And I hear the voice. And she starts talking. And I'm like, my face, I'm not good at holding my. Bro, listen. The person, the voice was the same.
With that face.
But I'm straight up, no exaggeration. I had no idea who that was sitting in that chair.
Damn, she got a creep ass friend.
Yeah, and she jumped up like, oh my God, and she ran off. And so I learned two things. One thing about makeup, you got to be really careful. Number two, I learned how evil women can be. Because that was evil. She knew what I was going to see
That was crazy.
when I walked in. And that was like, damn. And I remember asking later, I said, did you do it on purpose? She's like, no, I didn't know she was going. I said, man, nah, you knew.
At least you supposed to warn her and say, hey, I'm bringing salt over here.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Give a girl no chance to get.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that's why that's another reason it's funny how different things shape our mentality on certain things. I never like a lot of makeup. I don't mind a little piece here, little something. But when I see somebody with a lot of makeup,
They hiding something.
They hiding something.
Something ain't right.
and then they don't do it right, and you see the line around the cheek all around here, and they ain't blended in. I'm like,
Damn. You should have went down to your neck.
yeah,
baby.
something, man. So that's why, but that goes
Make
back
up
to,
that neck.
that's why I don't like a lot of makeup.